Alright, it's your boy DWS back in the building. Now today it's a different kind of video today. If you're looking at the title, it's got to do with a little argument my friend had with a Discord stranger a couple of months ago, weeks ago. And I have him on the party. We're going to talk to him later in the video. But the screenshots will be either on this side or that side, depending on how I'm going to edit it. I'm just going to move over this way so you guys can see the screenshots right here. But let's just start it off. So we have my friend Aiden and his friends Sparking. Can you guys talk, please?
Hello.
Okay, so the first screenshot reads, "Yo, do you hate me or something now? I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but before we started playing, I always have to start the convo. And most of the time, you were always busy playing with randoms you just met." He misspelled randoms and put ransoms. It kind of reminds me of Lil Tecca a little bit. She, we're gonna call them they because, you know, they could be a Mexican in the cartel down in, you know, Guatemala. But, you know, they're saying, "Bro, I was kidding, but since you said that, you sounded like a that was rude." Equals minus equals. Okay, so when she said she was kidding, she was probably kidding about when we're gonna call him Mike because that's what he's called in the Discord. She was kidding about him starting the convo. Since you said that you sounded like that was rude, I get how she said Mike was being rude about them playing with randoms. It was a little extra to, you know, call him a female dog. But anyways, let's continue on. When did I say that? Dot minus dot. Oh, oops, I read it wrong. How am I being rude? The only part where Mike was rude was when he said that she was busy playing with randoms. In this case, they were playing Roblox. Typical e-girl, e-boy dating thing, whatever you can call it. The next text says, "Because you called the randoms I just met." And she also spelled ransoms like she Lil Tecca and trying to spit bars, but you know, she can't do that because she probably in the cartels down in Guatemala. And don't come at me with backlash because I am Mexican, remember that. In the next screenshot, it says, "I've known you for a long time, then all of a sudden you just start forgetting me, an idiot, and playing with strangers." Asterisk randoms. If Mike was kind of, you know, close with them for like a good 8 or 7 months, you know, that's kind of to, you know, leave him hanging or something if you're that close and if you talk that much. But when it says you just start forgetting me, an idiot, and play with strangers, I don't get it because it's kind of, you know, misspelled wrong. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of saying like, oh, you can only play with your friends, not strangers. Here's the thing, I've been on CSGO, right? I've been on Rainbow, I've been on Minecraft, I've been on Roblox, I've been on, back then, Fortnite, I've Apex, you know, I've been on multiplayer games, big multiplayer games that, you know, have strangers in them, and, you know, I've talked to a few, and, you know, it's just randoms. You're gonna forget about them the next day, if not maybe next week, if not next month, if not next year. The next text says, "I started forgetting you because we always got into arguments, and all you wanted to play was Piggy, Isle, and the LGBTQ game." Equals minus equals. "And every time we played one of those, you never let me do stuff myself, and we always did it your way." So I get it how she's kind of distancing herself a little bit with Mike, because all Mike would do was play the same games. And personally, I don't like it when people play the same games unless, you know, it's kind of a job. Kind of like, for example, Mr. Beast. He would probably play Minecraft or so because it's his job. That's where he gets some views. And also, she's got a point as well when she says that Mike doesn't let her do stuff herself and always do it Mike's way. She's kind of got a good point there, kind of caught him red-handed, and, you know, it's non-reversible. Mike responds with that still is f***ed up for you to just ditch me because of the games I liked. Mad emoji. I mean, you've kind of contradicted the last text because I would ditch someone if they're just an addict at the game. For example, my close friend would only play this one game, right? And I would just, you know, not talk to him for days because he is just so annoying to see him play that stupid game. I honestly have to support the them in this situation. The next text says, "And that's fucked up to take control of everything and we always have to do it your way." Equals minus equals. And I did not ditch you. We still talked. I just had friends that would like to do something I liked for once. Equals minus equals. Honestly, she's getting on my nerves personally because she's doing these emoticons in the, the text format instead of using emojis. So she's doing equals minus equals, whatever that means. If you're, a weeb or a furry, I'm probably gonna hunt you down. When she said she didn't ditch him, I mean, it depends. Aiden, did she ditch you, or were you guys still talking?
She kind of completely ghosted me. I would say hey multiple times a day and not get a answer back, or because we were really close. We played every single day for 12 hours to 15 hours per day, and that was on a daily basis.
So what we just heard from Aiden is that she was, being a liar. I did not ditch you and we still talked. If you saying we still talked and you leave him unopened or don't even respond to his text, that's ditching someone, or also known as ghosting someone. The next text says, I controlled because you always acted like an ass when you didn't get your way, and we probably shouldn't even be friends. We both know that this bullshit is going to continue no matter what. If he gave advice or tips or something like that, not something that's not controlling, that would be something that would be a better saying than controlled. The friendship looks like it's deteriorating and it's not looking well because how they're texting, and the next text says, know what, we shouldn't be friends, and no, I was never an asshole. I just went with what you wanted to do because every time I wanted to do something my way, you were always a bratty. Nice try though, conversation over, bye. When she said she just went with what he wanted because he was being bratty, at the start it looks like a bad look on you because you're being Mike's. Honestly, you're letting him have the benefit of the doubt, but if no one knew what was going on more in depth, it would honestly look like you're letting him control you, and that just kind of changes my opinion on this text and screenshots and this whole conversation in general. Mike says, I never had a sister. I made a fake account to try to see if your boyfriend would do anything because I actually give a Mike made a fake account to try to see if her boyfriend would do anything. It's kind of like putting your hand on and like right in front of the face of some evil Rottweiler and see if it would bite. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like, see, oh, yo, are you gonna bite, huh? It's kind of like teasing someone. The next text says, bro, for one, don't think I did not care about you because I did. I sat there listening to you boss me around like the control freak you are. For two, don't try to make me feel like I'm a goddamn bad friend because I know for a fact that I'm a good friend because of all the shit I have been through. For three, Ray would never do anything. There. Conversation over. Equals minus equals. Don't think I did not care about you because I did. I mean, she would honestly say that in a way if she actually cared. But saying it in capitals just makes you look like you don't care anymore. That's kind of, Don't think I did not care about you because I did. I sat there listening to you boss me around like the control freak you are. You're sitting there letting him control you. Leave. You can leave. If you're not gonna put up with the bullshit, just leave. Like, God. It's actually pissing me off for real. I'm actually pissed off. For two, don't try to make me feel like I'm a goddamn bad friend. You already look like one because of how you're typing to someone after one argument. You're just fueling the fire. Like, it doesn't help the friendship, even though the friendship's already over. But geez, if it still was intact, it just makes the friendship look like a tearing knot. And she texts again saying, and don't think Ray is a stranger who would read me because I sat there on FaceTime calls talking to him all night. XD. Nice try though. He is not a equals minus equals. Who fucking knows? Even you could be a goddamn 30-year-old. Equals minus equals. I met you online too, bud. I personally would not trust a stranger from Discord with my iPhone phone number to FaceTime me. You're just saying you trust someone you've like met at the bar like a couple seconds ago than your brother. That's basically what you're saying. Aiden says, the person you met 7 to 8 months ago compared to someone 5 months ago. Wow, this is why I have trust issues. Prove my point. Next set says, quote unquote, wow. You saying wow, like repeating what he said in quotes, just makes you can't read and you're trying to say a word slowly. Damn, you really don't f***ing trust us, do you? Wow. Now I understand why you don't have friends, you little shit. treating Nikes like you're the fucking boss of her, pulling her around like she's a fucking slave, making her do things she doesn't want to. Be more fucking considerate, and maybe people will like you more. She's a good fucking person. You decided to be a little bitch about it and make her do things only your way. That's why she left you for us. We let her have a voice. We let her pick games. We let her do what she wants when she wants. If she wants us to play a game, then deal with it and go. We actually listened to her. You didn't. You thought you had trust issues because of her? No, dear. You have trust issues because you're picky and couldn't see that she's an amazing ass person and you were keeping her in a cage. Fuck you. Treating Nikes that fucking badly. Shame on you. Shame on you. We would never do anything to hurt Nikes. Nix. And you're over here not trusting us? We shouldn't trust you, dumbass. You're the only one that forced her to do things your way and complained that she would throw a fit when she didn't get hers. Bitch, I bet you did the fucking same. I bet when she wanted to do a single thing differently, you got mad at her. And not to bring up that you fucking like her even though she's online. Yet you're still over here treating her like and complaining to her that she's dating someone online. Like, bitch, at least he's in the same fucking state, unlike you there living over 480 miles away. That's 24 hours away compared to 3. Bruh. And you're really expecting her to leave someone like Ray just for you, someone that treated her like shit. At least he treats her like a human and doesn't drag her around. You probably over there crying yourself to sleep, being fake fucking depressed. Now fuck off and leave us alone. Treating Nyx like you're the fucking boss of her, pulling around like she's a fucking slave, making her do things she doesn't want to. She put herself in that situation, my guy. You're an absolute fucking weird because she put herself in that situation. She could have got out easily. But, you know, she put herself in the cage. I could be taking things out of context, but to me, it looks like she put herself in the cage. You're trying to be the liberator. No, dude. You think your words are gonna resolve this issue. You're worsening the problem, my guy. You're being petty by saying you treat her better. We let her have a say. She's had a say since she was born. When you're born in the United States, you already have every single right in all of the 27 amendments. The second you are born, you have every right in that constitution. She had freedom of speech, press, religion. She could have got out of that situation easily. But you know what she did? She wanted to get a reaction and fuel the fire. That's her fault. You are making yourself look like the victim, even though you're not. Aiden is the victim in this situation because all she wanted to do was get a reaction out of Aiden when she was being all fake and stuff. Let's skip down when he says, no, dear. When I read that line, when I was reading that line, that just made me think that he's not some guy anymore. That just makes him look like a Karen. That makes him look like a Karen. And let's skip to the line where he says, shame on you, shame on you. Like, shame on you. Like you have some fucking wisdom, dude. You fucking know what's going on, dude. And let's skip down to the line. The golden line. It says, you're probably over there crying yourself to sleep, being fake and depressed. Now fuck off and leave us alone. It's like you would cry too. You would probably be sad if your crush rejected you. Cause I will admit, I've been rejected once and I've been sad about it. But I scrape that off my shoulder, dude. I take that weight off. Like everyone does. Don't think to yourself that you get all the girls and get all the yeses. Don't think you're the star of the fucking school or anything. Like, you've been rejected before. I know and you know that you have been at least rejected once. You're probably over there crying yourself. Dude, you're just actually acting like you're a tough guy. No, you're not. You're lucky this is only a text box. If this wasn't a screen, there'd be different sentences said. Okay, so here is another text that Aiden sent me. Damn, really though, I was gonna do something to your so-called sister, XD. Funny, you really tried. Funny though, since I would never leave Nyx. He was lying the whole time and saying you really tried though. Come on. You fucking fell for it. I know you did. You fell for it. And Aiden says, I wasn't trying to get you to quote unquote leave her. I was making sure she wouldn't get by a stranger she met online. ... That shows the care that Aiden has on this person, and they're not taking it seriously. No, they're not actually seeing that he actually cares. And if you hear my tone, I'm being biased because Aiden is my guy. I've known him for years. I've known him since I was in 3rd or 4th grade, so I'm always gonna back my boy. So the next text says, I'm smart enough to not trust anyone under any circumstances on the internet. You kind of trusted her, right? But the next text says, bro, why would I rape a woman so you don't trust her best friend? I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying anyone can have that intent. Dude, you can't trust anyone. Are you just gonna trust the opponent you met in CSGO to, you know, live with you, be your roommate? Of course not. Only an idiot would. And Aiden says, I don't trust anyone. I never have and never will. Well, you trusted me. You trusted me years ago. I mean, well, that's kind of different because, you know, we're young, we're kids. We're on an Xbox, we're playing Minecraft, and, you know, we can obviously trust each other because, you know, we're on the, you know, we're kind of the same age level. The next text says, I mean, we legit have a plan to go to Vegas from 10 years from now. Not just me and her. You have plans to go to Sin City. Really? Good luck. You're gonna need a shit ton of money to live in Vegas, dude. Where are you gonna get that money from? What? Uber? No, it's gonna take you probably decades to, you know, get the money you need to live in Vegas. Why are you on Discord saying this? Study. If you're gonna live in Vegas, go study. If you're gonna think you're rich and you're gonna live in Vegas, go study, go do homework, focus on school so you get a higher paying job, a scholarship, get a degree, and, you know, get some good marks and get a good paying job so you can go to Vegas. It's like, you're wasting your time. And Aiden says, that's one of the reasons I don't trust anyone. Meeting people in real life is dangerous. Yes, he's right. Meeting people in real life you've met after 5 days is not good. I mean, get to know the person. You're not gonna get to know the person in, you know, days or weeks. It's gonna take you probably years, dude. The next text says, bruh. Aiden says, in 1 second, anyone could get killed. People do this shit on the daily. I don't know if he's referring to every second a person in the world gets killed, because that's true. People die every day, and people are born every day, and it happens every day, dude. And you might not notice it, but it happens every day. The next text says, I'm a 14-year-old boy who hasn't had a relationship for 2 years, ever since my last one. I don't want a woman. I mean, Nyx also met you online, so you could be a 30-year-old. So yeah, XD. Looking at the text, he's kind of convincing me like he is 13. Not 14, 13. And he says, I don't want a woman. You're planning to live in Vegas with a stranger. I'm not saying you wanna do things with her. Next text says, that's what she said as well, and I'm not. Good. Aiden, would you rather live with Nyx and those or me?
Yeah, 100%.
I've known Aiden for years, dude. He's talked to me throughout the years. He's told me his problems, and because I'm older than him and have gone through that stuff, I can help him out. So, you know, he takes the routes and the alternative routes that I didn't take. That's how you know a person. You get close to them, you ask questions, you know, you get to deeply know them. Next text says, ugh, by the way, you might not want to rejoin. So scary. So scary. Oh, guys, my legs are shaking. I'm so scared. Oh my god, I might not want to rejoin. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Alright guys, and that's the end of the video. This is actually 2 days after the original recording of the video, and I did do it at like right at 11 o'clock at night, so I was taking it like a tone down, but you know, I still try to put out at least some good energy for the content. More of the story, don't try to meet Roblox kids because you're never gonna meet, and also Roblox kids are the most toxic. No other game it has more toxic players than kids in kindergarten. So yeah, that's basically the end of the video. This Friday, August 14th, I will be doing my first vlog in years with my friends at the mall. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna be bowling and eating, and yeah, hope you guys stick around for that. That's basically tomorrow because I'm gonna upload this on Thursday the 13th. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications. This has been DWS or Jose, Dr. Filling these Roblox kids because they don't know how to argue. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.